underway from AT&T Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get. Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
From the 25 on second down, Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
The 1st down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You know, this is the regular season, partner. We'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Redding. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Redding. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. The Cotton Bowl MVP in this stadium in 2020, Ramondre Stevenson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Stevenson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Looking to throw. Redding flushed out right. He completes it to Ridley. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Operating from the gun, Redding. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. So on comes the Pats field goal unit and Justin Rohrwasser. Rohrwasser's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like explosive way to put the points up on the board.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw is Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Inside give to Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. 6-0 our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brown. He finds his man, complete. It's Houston. And they're going to be set up down around. 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Patrick. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Peyton Hendershot from 3. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. New England's offense set to go. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And he's able to get up here to the 26. On 3rd and 1, here's Zappi. He's got his man, Thornton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Off the fake, Zappi. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Houston. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Brown, he finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
To number 39. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Brown now to throw on 2nd down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's Brown throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Zappi to throw on 1st down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Zappi. This one swung outside to Strong. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Zappi back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Finding Strong underneath. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And the man open here is Strong. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Strong. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Pierre Strong. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this 1st half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brown, a final shot before break. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big time.
Well, we all missed football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Likely to see many starters in the second half as in this preseason opener. For the Patriots take. Quarter number 3, and they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. On play action, Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Brown. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Looking to throw, Brown. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The Charles are
Series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now Brown looking to throw on 2nd down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So the pitch and catch good for 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10, Brown. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This is taken at the 15. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he gets this to Thornton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA's. Back now in Arlington. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brown. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Brown now on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Patriots will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Brown throwing on 1st down. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Brown. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On play action, Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And it's It's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. To throw on 2nd and 10, Allen. Then caught by Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now Allen off the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Brown on first down. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Brown. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Throwing Fernie Jennings coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now Brown to throw on 2nd down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England